Hi, I'm Angie. My husband and I are in our early 50s, and we are fast approaching retirement. So, our three main priorities for 2024 are to pay off an investment property, contribute to retirement, and build wealth with investments. All of this on a low income. So, I hope that you'll join my channel and follow our progress. Now, let's get to today's video. All right, so today we're going to be budgeting a paycheck that we received. So we've only received one so far. We're waiting on a reimbursement and another paycheck. But that's one of YNAB's rules is you only use the money that's actually in your account. So what we have to work with today, or the paycheck that we received, is the $1,473.94. Since this is the first day of February, I do want to go back to January and just check everything there to make sure it's good. And it looks like we have two overspent categories. We have a bank fee of $1 that we need to cover, so we'll just go click underfunded. And then my dad, I've not got reimbursed that $33.60, and I'll just wait to reimburse that once I'm going to see him today, and I'll get the money in the bank. So I'm just going to leave that one as overspent for now. And it's a good thing that we saved a little bit of money in the month ahead in January, and I'll link that video above. So the $367.34 is going to come in handy. So let's zero that out, and it's going to put it up to the ready to assign. And we're going to use that for February because we are kind of short right now because we've not received those other checks. So we need to go back to February, and you'll see that it actually added that amount in, the $300 and $364 into our ready to assign. So now we have $1,841.28 available for this pay period. Now, when I do get the reimbursement and the other paycheck in, I will come back and film another video. But for right now, we're just going to roll with it and see how far this money can go. So for tithes, I will not be tithing off of the rollover money because I did that last month. So I'll just put the $148 in. And birthday, we do have that birthday person that we're going out to eat with. And so we'll give them the $100. Our mortgage payment has already came out, so $632 is what we will put in there, but we need to go to our bank icon here, and we'll put in a transaction for that mortgage payment. And that will immediately come right back out because it's already processed through our checking account, but it has not processed through the mortgage. And that would it'll probably post tomorrow. And so I can update you in a future video on how much we owe on our mortgage. But let's go back to the budget. So now we have recorded that transaction. It's fully spent. So the mortgage has been satisfied for this month. Now you'll notice that I have added a lot more to my budget. Previously, I had talked about where I had started a new budget with YNAB. I've been budgeting with YNAB for years, but I started a new one. So it's a work in progress. And so I keep updating categories, amounts, and I did add in some things into the sinking fund. So I broke down the subscriptions that we pay for. I'll go into all this in detail, but the CVS membership and Sam's Club membership. I put our tax and title for each car in the month. And then our CD ladders that I've talked about in the past. So we'll go over sinking funds and CD ladders and just kind of updated categories in another video. But I did move the mortgage up to the priority because it does go along with the extra mortgage payment. So these two work hand in hand. So I did put it up there with the priorities instead of the monthly. So you may notice that move. The IRAs will be coming out the 3rd and the 8th. So I want to go ahead and put that in. That's an automatic transfer, so I want that to be available. Investments we're going to skip for now until we get the other paycheck. Next month's bills, we're not going to put anything in there. Mostly I'm going to use overages in each of the categories to kind of backfill the next month's bills, if that makes sense. Shopping, we're only going to put in for 1 week, so that's $150. My dad, we won't put anything in until we actually go buy him groceries or whatever he needs. We do have $144.15 rollover from January in our eating out budget, but that will be used to take the birthday person out and their friend. It'll take that and more probably. So we're just going to add in what we would need for this week, which would be $130. And my husband and I probably will not go on our date lunch on Sunday since we are going out Friday night. And so that's going to be plenty. Gas, we're going to put in $60. That would be enough for my husband. I just filled up, and I fill up about not even every 3 weeks. It might be every 4. I work from home and I do help out with family, but it doesn't take that much gas in my car. Monthly, the thing that I need to budget for is our power bill. It's actually $278. It's $277 and some change, but we're going to say $278. And as you can see, the ready to assign, I only have $221.28 for that. And that will be coming out. Now, if I don't get the reimbursement or the other paycheck in time, that's fine. I can always take from medical. That's just kind of something that builds up over time. I do have some miscellaneous money, or I could just move some money around to cover it until those come in. I do fully expect them. It's not that we won't be getting that money, but it's just not here yet. So that's not a problem. At least I had the rollover from January that I could kind of help with this paycheck. It came in really handy. I must have known something was going to come up like this. But it looks like everything else will be fine. The water bill won't be out till the 8th. I know I'll be paid by then. And we've got plenty of grocery money, eating out money. So yeah, so giving is done. Priorities are done for now. Our weekly looks good. Our monthly will be okay. That's not a problem. Sinking funds, I don't need anything in yet. Those are just funds that build up. And actually our sinking fund is in our online high yield savings account. And I did put the annual percentage rate that we're getting, or annual percentage yield, that we're getting right now. It's 4.4% on that one. I do have a link below if you want to check out where we have our online savings. I was very skeptical to open one, so I opened it up with a small amount, but I have since put a lot of money over there because we are getting so much interest. In January, we got over $170 in interest on that one account. And our CD ladders I've got on here as well, and the rates and when they will be coming. That is not right. When they'll be coming, when they'll be maturing, And so I'll know when it's time to kind of look at those and decide what we need to be done. If we need to add money and things. And again, I will go into my CD ladders, sinking funds on another video because it's a good bit. I've added a lot, as you can tell, in the budget. And I know I talked about last video that in our shopping, that's kind of everything, anything that you could buy at Walmart. Almost everything would fall under this. So it's not just groceries, because I had named it groceries and then I switched it to shopping. But if you would like to see how much we spend on groceries and personal items, pet food, things like that, and paper products, I can break it all out and do that. It's just that I get tired of it. I get tired of trying to look at a receipt, because I'm not going to check out separate times. I used to do that, and I'm not going to check out at separate times, and it's because we already have to do that with my dad. So it's just too much. It's all going to be on the same receipt. But I would be happy to do it, and it would be interesting to know how much exactly we spend on food. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. But that looks like everything that we needed. We've got everything satisfied in January except for the one overspending. And I'll get that taken care of today. And we're going to be fine for February. Yeah, I'll be back and we'll check it out. All right. I think that's going to do it for this video. And I hope that you like this kind of content and you will subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye.